Good luck to drum rights. Looking forward with anticipation and excitement. Well, of course, next Friday on the 1st of February, drum rights shall be reopening on Headley Road East. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley from me, Jack Wright. And yes, we're standing in the precinct in Hurricane Way, which of course has Rankin's, the Rankin's chemist, and Drum Right, and Jericho's hairdressers, and all the different shops. But for the last time, for this weekend, is the last weekend that we'll be having Drum Right here, as yes, it's moving to a much larger premises on Headley Road East, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Of course, Drum Right has been well established for over 16 years. It's internationally known by drummers, and they're having a sale on at the moment, as of course they're clearing out this shop. And of course it is run by Chris Wright, hence the name Drum Right, and all the drum experts and enthusiasts will be moving with the shop and will be delighted to help you when they move and open next Friday on the 1st of February on Headley Road East. Well, of course, a very well-related local drum band are the Exchange, and they're performing this evening at the Bull and Checkers from 9 p.m. And of course, you may know the name Exchange along with a few other local Woodley bands who performed at the Woodley Carnival last year. And of course, as I'm standing outside Drum Right, outside the window, of course Drum Right also helped the Woodley Carnival very, very much, and we're very grateful for Drum Right for that. And so Woodley Carnival this year will be on Saturday the 8th of June with a month packed full of events with Woodley Theatre, the quiz, and lots of sporting activities as well. And we're always looking for new volunteers to come and join us on the committee or on Carnival Day. Well, of course, next Wednesday will be the Town Centre Management Initiative meeting, and they're meeting at the Oakwood Centre at 6 p.m. to discuss everything to do with the Woodley Town Centre. So why don't you come and have an input and meet the people in charge of the shops and the Town Centre manager. Well, the Woodley Berkshire Museum of Aviation this year will be celebrating 100 years since the first landing over Woodley, of course with the Miles Aircraft Company. So there'll be some celebrations going on, and they're building a half-scale model of the Baleario, which really is very authentic and very accurately made, and it really is made to half-scale. Well, there's plenty of competition for live music going on around Woodley this evening, as at the Oakwood Centre will be the Martin Harper Trio, with a guest called Sue. I'm not sure what instrument she actually plays, but the Martin Trio are a jazz group, and they're performing in the Woodley Theatre. Well, next week, of course, Woodley Theatre is home to many plays and productions throughout the year, and next week they'll be holding auditions for a play called Nobody's Perfect, and you can see a very long description of that on the Woodley Theatre website, and also on the Woodley Theatre website you can see a calendar and diary of events of things going on throughout the year. Well, as I'm standing outside Drum Right, there's plenty of comings and goings into the shop, so they really are doing very well with their sale that they're holding this weekend. Well, I'd like to showcase some of the great local businesses that we have here, and Woodley Autos is another business that is on Headley Road East, along of course where Drum Right will be soon to be next Friday, and Woodley Autos are a well-established car garage that can go and also pick your car up as well. Well, I'm sure great fun was had, and unfortunately I don't think there's really any snow left. It's quite warm today. You might find a few lumps, but great fun I'm sure was had on the hills and slopes of Ashenbury Park and the great mound, or the great couple of mounds that there are in Woodford Park. And I hope that nobody got hurt, and stay safe in the ice. Well, right here, just literally quite across the road, of course, in the Baptist Church where Drum Right holds a lot of their amazing events with world-renowned drummers, such as the likes of Ian Pace from Deep Purple. At the Baptist Church they'll be holding the Acoustic Cafe from 7:30 p.m. this evening, and I can tell you that there really are some very well-established musicians that will be performing this evening. And yet, next Saturday they'll be holding a fun evening of games and dancing and all sorts of other different activities going on at the Emmanuel Church Centre in South Lake Crescent. It's a joint event of the Emmanuel Church and South Lake Crescent, St James Church, and of course they'll be holding the event, and it won't be long now before we'll be seeing new windows, new floor, and nicely decorated Emmanuel Church Centre in South Lake Crescent. Well, you calling me? Oh. Well, of course, as you're walking around Woodley, you'll see plenty of unused garages. Are you calling your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your dog called?
Monty.
Monty, really?
Yeah.
All right. Come here, Monty. Maybe you'll have to bark for the video. And there are plenty of unused garages, and I wonder whether you know of any alternate uses for the unused garages. I'd love to hear from you and see whether you've got any good stories, really. See if he gets his dog. Well, quite literally, you'll hear seagulls and human beings barking right here on the video. Have you got Monty yet?
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, on the 8th to the 10th of March, we'll be celebrating 140 years, yes, you guessed it, of St. John the Evangelist's Church on Church Road. Yes, they'll be holding a weekend full of events and looking back at some of the history, and if you know of any of the history, maybe you can let me know, or anybody at St. John the Evangelist's Church know. Well, it's certainly a good atmosphere down here at the precinct. It's quite an echoing. It's a very well interestingly shaped precinct as well. And as I say, I'll be visiting Drumright in a few minutes to see some of the things that they've got for sale there, and having some great help from their very enthusiastic members of staff. And they've been very, very helpful to me in the past, as I do play the drums. Well, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 07738 573812 or jack.wright@guidemail.co.uk. And as I come to the end of the video for this week, I'd like to say hello to Sarah, hello to Molly, hello to Zoe, and hello to Rosie. Well, that's about it for the voice of Woodley for this week from me, outside Drumright. Well, I can only wish Drumright best of luck when they open on the 1st of February next Friday. Goodbye for now.